Manchester United sack Ruben Amorium. The decision has been arrived at by the club's leadership team, including Chief Executive Omar Barada and Director of Football Jason Wilcox, after a breakdown in relations behind the scenes. According to reports, Manchester United have sacked Ruben Amorium, who has been informed of the decision following the draw against Leeds United. Amorium had been under pressure for most of his tenure at Old Trafford, and this situation has boiled over in the last 24 hours. The former Sporting Lisbon boss has clearly clashed with Manut's hierarchy, as he had a remarkable rant after Sunday's 1-1 draw against Leeds United, hinting at a lack of support. He said, "I just want to say that I'm going to be the manager of this team, not just the coach, and I was really clear on that. That is going to finish in 18 months, and then everyone is going to move on. That is the deal. That is my job, not to be a coach. If people cannot handle the Gary Nevilles and the criticisms of everything, we need to change the club." He added, "Now guys, I just want to say that I came here to be the manager of Manchester United, not to be the coach. Every department, the scouting department, the sporting director needs to do their job. I will do mine for 18 months, and then we move on." This appears to have forced Manut's hand, with respected journalist David Ornstein revealing on Monday morning that he has been sacked. Amorium said on X, exclusive, Manchester United sack Ruben Amorium as head coach. 40-year-old Portuguese informed of decision and goes with immediate effect after 14 months following breakdown in relations. Regarding the reasons for his exit, journalist Ben Jacobs added, breaking, Ruben Amorium has been sacked by Manchester United after his outburst following the 1-1 draw with Leeds. Darren Fletcher to take interim charge. As revealed last night, tension over a lack of alignment in the market and a breakdown between Amorium and Jason Wilcox. Man United have since confirmed Amorium's exit. In a statement, they said, Ruben Amorium has departed his role as head coach of Manchester United. Ruben was appointed in November 2024 and led the team to a UEFA Europa League final in Bilbao in May. With Manchester United sitting 6th in the Premier League, the club's leadership has reluctantly made the decision that it is the right time to make a change. This will give the team the best opportunity of the highest possible Premier League finish. The club would like to thank Ruben for his contribution to the club and wishes him well for the future. Darren Fletcher will take charge of the team against Burnley on Wednesday. This piece on Ruben Amorium and Manchester United was published on November 25th in the aftermath of their defeat at home to 10-man Everton. It is no less relevant now he has finally gone. We were exactly a month out on the date. When David Moyes said Manchester United must improve in a number of areas, he listed 3 facets of their game. Or, well, the entire sport: passing, creating chances and defending. He did not cite whipping balls into the box. Little wonder, as exactly 2 months later, his team was breaking the record for the most crosses attempted by a team of a single Premier League game. René Moylenstein called the Manchester United approach quite straightforward and easy to defend against. Dan Burn had never headed that many balls since the conference, and was happy for them to play like that. Darren Bent knew that was going to happen, and was also happy for them to play like that, having had as many touches in his own box as the opposition's despite scoring a last-minute equaliser. Amorium has taken on that responsibility for an entire team which apparently cannot think for itself even when confronted by an opponent with 1 win in 4 games, reduced to 10 men for 77 minutes, and without a win of any kind at that stadium since December 2013. During the mess of the Moyes season, when it felt like a team would record their first win at Old Trafford in decades every other week. If this group needs a coach to issue reminders about the need to raise their intensity and diversify their course of attack somewhat against a team down 1 player, then it is yet again difficult to envisage quite how this arrangement ultimately works. Manchester United put in 38 crosses against Everton, bringing into question Amorium's claim about having spent the international break watching what opposition managers do, before coming to the conclusion that James Tarkowski and Michael Keane struggle under an aerial assault.